Meet LilMiquela. LilMiquela is an influencer, massive influence. Almost 3 million followers on Instagram, 3 million followers on TikTok, 250,000 followers on her YouTube channel. How many followers do you have? She's pretty big. She's a pretty big deal. And guess what? The best part, LilMiquela is not even a real person. LilMiquela is an AI influencer. I know what you're thinking to yourself, Mark, this looks like a real person. Look, she's eating ramen. She's taking pictures. She's drinking this drink. I don't even know what she's doing in this picture. But look, she looks real. She even has TikTok videos. She has videos of herself. She's got a YouTube channel. Mark, what are you talking about? This is a real person. No, this is an AI robot. Black Lives Matter supporter too, so probably a grifter, but that's besides the point. The reality is that reality has been completely blurred. Completely blurred. This is not a real person, yet LilMiquela has an 8-figure net worth. 8 figures. What's your net worth? Probably not as good as this robot. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you as good as LilMiquela? Look at all her followers. Look at all of her success. LilMiquela gets paid $10,000 to post on Instagram. Per post, $10,000. How much do you get paid to post on Instagram? This is unbelievable. And this is the first wave. LilMiquela may be the first, but she's not. We're going to look at a few more examples because AI influencers are here. They're all over the place, and they are going to change every aspect of life as we know it. Not just from the influence that they have over ourselves and young people, our friends, our family, government, but they're going to have influence when it comes to selling products. They're going to take up precious algorithm space. When you want someone to scroll on the phone and find your product and service, they're not going to see your product and service because they're going to see AI generated robots. What is that? How is that going to impact your business? In this video, we're going to go into some of the ways that your business needs to be looking at when it comes to this phenomenon. And please believe it is a phenomenon that is forever going to change the world. I mean, look at this. There are going to be so many opportunities. And let's look at her YouTube channel for just a second here. I mean, look at this video. And I know what you're saying, Mark, I can tell that that's a robot. And yes, that's true. But this is getting better every single day. I've been studying AI video for months now, if not longer, probably a year or so. And AI video has come so far. And for certain aspects, it's going to be amazing. Video games, why would you ever leave the house when you can be playing video games with graphics like this and with the engagement like this? It just changes everything. But you can ask her questions, you can engage with her. It's unbelievable. It's really shocking. LilMiquela, you heard it here first. Wow. But it doesn't just end there. Whereas LilMiquela is what I would consider an influencer, albeit AI. There's other influencers out there. Meet Milla Sofia Finn. She's a 24-year-old virtual girl living in Helsinki. She's an AI creation. And look at this girl. She's like a perfect 10 out of 10. What does your girlfriend look like? What does your wife look like? What do you look like? You don't look like Milla Sofia. Look at this girl. I mean, look at that. Perfect 10 out of 10. Best part, she never gets old. She's only going to tell you what you want to hear. And, if you're not into blondes, you could just find your favorite AI influencer who's probably a brunette or maybe a redhead or whatever. She can be perfectly adapted to you. This is the very beginning of what I would consider the greatest thirst trap in all of human history. Because you're going to be able to date, we'll get there in a minute, you're going to be able to engage in actions with the most perfect body, perfect face, that's not just perfect by societal standards, but perfect for you. If you want to be dating Lizzo, you can date Lizzo. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I almost can't even look at it because I understand the thirst trap that is coming. My son is 4 years old. And when he goes to school and he's spending a lot of time on his phone because that's what young people do, and he's trying to determine, who do I want to date? Who do I want to spend time with? Is he going to choose the most absolutely perfect Milla Sofia in video format, maybe in virtual reality format? Or is he going to choose Jenny, who is a real human, flesh and blood? I'm betting that a lot of kids, boys particular, but girls too, a lot of people are going to be chasing this. Just like when the internet dropped, porn was everywhere. This is going to be irresistible. But it goes even deeper than that. So meet Caryn Marjorie. Caryn Marjorie is an influencer, famous on Snapchat, who has created an AI version of herself. She has an AI chatbot. So you're not going to be able to date Caryn Marjorie, but you can date her AI Caryn. You can date AI Caryn, no problem. And guess what? There's good news. She's being responsible about this. She realizes this is a great thirst trap, but she's being responsible. Only 500 people can sign up per day, just 500 every day. And if you sign up, you're going to go on a wait list, but only 500 can sign up per day. And you will have, this is amazing. You will have the opportunity to chat with her sex bot for just $1 per minute. This girl is making $70,000 plus every week via her chatbot. And this is just so crazy. And I don't fault her for it. As influencers, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, as you know, we're the biggest bottleneck is you. There's only one you. There's only one you. So the idea of scaling yourself out infinitely with Caryn AI chatbot, it just makes sense. It's not unexpected. Like, we all saw this coming. But again, the question is, what is the impact? And more importantly for me, I start to think, well, how does this impact me and my business? And before I actually talk about that, hit the like button right now so you keep up on all the latest AI tech and disruption that's happening. Hit that like button. But if you were to consider, hey, maybe I should develop an AI chatbot, which frankly, I'm considering. I want to get in on this because this is the ground phase. And sure, the internet, like when the internet came out, like it's all porn all the time, right? The internet is for porn is the old adage, the old joke. AI, virtual reality, yeah, sure. AI and virtual reality, porn is where it starts. But it's going to be so much more than that. So you're never going to be sexting with a Mark Savant bot, but there's going to be ways for you to engage with an AI version of myself in some way because, we need to be tasting this. We need to be trying this out. But some of the thoughts are, hey, are you developing your own bot? Or are you going to pay a company? There's going to be companies that are going to get in on this. 100%. They're already in development. They're already reaching out to influencers. They're already trying to create these chatbots. But that developer, that company is going to have control and access to your voice, your personality, your identity. That's a lot to give up. And that money, like I said, that money's great for a little while, but at a certain point, your purpose, your identity is your need to be needed and to belong to something is going to be way more valuable than the money that you make from an AI chatbot. It leads to other questions too, like what rights will I have to my own opinions? Maybe my developer says, hey, you can't actually go out and say that because that's going to impact the sales of our chatbot. Will your AI chatbot become more popular than you? Then how small would that make you feel? Like people would rather talk to a robot than talk to you. Wow. That feels really bad. We as humans need to feel needed. That would feel really, really bad. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. So let's think about this from a business standpoint. What does all this mean for you, for your business, for your career? There's going to be new products, new services, and new solutions. There's going to be people that are trying to get off of the AI porn. How do they solve that? There's going to be people that are trying to develop AI chatbots, influencers. There's going to be so many different ways of generating income and solving problems that we don't even know them yet. I'm just speculating. The other thing I think about as a marketer is look at all these AI influencers. What is that attention worth? We talked about LilMiquela getting paid $10,000 per an Instagram post. Is that a lot? Is that a little? How many of these AI influencers are going to be out there? I'm interested. Look, as a business owner, I'm interested in the underpriced attention. I don't care if it's from a billboard or from an AI influencer. I don't care. But what I do know is that there are going to be new opportunities when it comes to these AI influencers. Some are probably going to be worth collaborating with in some way, shape, or form. And then the last big question that I have is, should I create an AI replica of myself? And I'll just be straight with you. I'm definitely going to. I want to taste it. I want to understand what it's like. I want to look for opportunities. And, it's not going to be a thirst trap. I'm not going to be showing off my 6-pack abs. That's not what it's going to be, but it's going to be finding some way to scale my presence so I can serve humans, so I can create a better world, so I can create more impact. That's what I'm interested in. And I don't know exactly how that's going to look yet. We'll see. I'm talking to a lot of different developers. But what I can say is that the world is forever changed. These AI influencers have changed the game. And by watching this video, you're putting yourself into the top 1% of people that are aware of what's happening. So keep learning, hit the subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.